Alright, let's continue on. Everyone performed that. It was a 100% run. That doesn't happen very often. I don't see a heist that runs through fully. So you might have a plastic problem too. Tummy hurts. Mine hurts because it's hungry. Hungry for foodstuffs. At this point, I might as well just highlight the entire base and upgrade all belts. I could probably get away with that. No, it doesn't. Oh, you need military. What's... Oh yeah, that whole coal situation with military needs to be addressed. There. Repine keys? Very much so. Oh jeez. It's one way to cook a meal. Do I... the substations. I need efficiency modules. Right for the armed forces. Army. We ordered 50 tons of coal. Delivery guy. I have 50 tons of solid fuel. If anything, in the army, it would be more like, the army orders 50 tons of solid fuel, and the delivery guy has 50 tons of coal. Because the other way round would be an upgrade. And army wouldn't. So, like, for it to be an army meme, it wouldn't... Ugh. It wouldn't be an upgrade. There's no way it would be an upgrade. Ordered coal, delivers solar panels. There you go.
Cheers.
Cheers. MJ Gamble with the 6 months. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. Show you some love and hype and honking chat there for MJ. For the 6 magnificent months. While I stretch because I'm really tired because I only had like 5 hours sleep. But that's beside the point. Show us the hype and the love and the... Hey, Spoonpulse is here. Sneaking in. I mean, I guess it's kind of doing modules. Why are they even calling for modules? Something's commanding them to be done. Oh, it'll be the power armor, that's what. There's muscles though. There's nothing there. Been caught. You have. It'll get there eventually. Anytime now. Streamlabs is being really slow today. Now? 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 Nope, it's just not gonna happen. It's gonna happen like 2 minutes later or something. Just randomly. There it is. Told you. It's got to have its own hilarious bit of comedic timing to it. Centrifuges. There. Okay. It's time to just do all of it. With complete recklessness, we mark everything for upgrading. Double plastics, probably a good idea. Sounds like one of them there, those good ideas. Oh, there we go, 50%. I could double it by throwing the Mark 2 or 3 machines at it as well. I don't know how many overbuilt by a lot. I don't know how many this can actually support. Well, set to lowest and it still buffers. Damn. Such a classic parents' internet thing, isn't it? Never overbuild, you always underuse. I also realised that it's not going to work the way I was about to do it. It doesn't actually matter, really. Because I can just use a splitter to separate out the two different rocks. Upgrade it yourself. That's rough. These days, it's funny. 6 megabits is low these days. When there was a time when that would have been amazing. There. So there was a time here when you couldn't get more than 1.5 megabit. There was this mandated restriction, like they wouldn't roll out more than that. There's a mandated limit. It was like the minimum. It was the guarantee that the ADSL back in the day was limited to 1.5, even though it could go up to 8. The original ADSL was limited to 1.5 because it was like the minimum. So yeah, apparently they did. Admittedly, I hadn't heard anything of it, but apparently it's done. Admittedly, I haven't been paying too much attention to the news lately. Word doubt comes to mind, but yeah. The old 1.5 meg limit. 7 meg was the best one I could buy here until 3 months ago. Yeesh. Probably just want to say they're done so that they can say they did a good job on Discord. Hmm. Yeah, the headline says it, or the subheading says it. Declaration is one of the steps needed to be taken in order to eventually sell the company. So what they want to do is sell it off. Um, so by declaring it done, they can say, all right, we can sell it now. We're done. We can move on to something else. Doesn't mean doesn't in any way reflect whether or not they've actually finished it. It's just ticking the box for the sale. I haven't actually read it yet, but I imagine that's basically the gist of it. It's going to be centered around that. Or red belt being held back by the yellow belt. Only 35,000 households are not connected. Thing is that most of the NBN connections are using VDSL or cable endpoint. It sounds like Colonel Will's running it or something. He's just ticking the box. It's like when he's playing Prison Architect, just there to tick the box. Not going to actually finish it properly. Not going to actually finish it. Just going to tick the box. Yeah, most of it. Like I'm on NBN, but it's over cable. Over cable. I mean, it's nice. Like it works, and it's cable is generally reliable here. Um, but yeah, it's not a real NBN. I suppose technically it goes back to fiber, but it also technically doesn't at the same time. Turn your alarm on for nice streams off until further notice. Yeah, for the next 2 weeks. It's done, TM. 25 megabit. I only recently got pushed up to 100. I want airs. There. There. So I can screw this up this time. I've already screwed it up. Mm, technically, I very much have. Filter inserters for the output. I actually also that there. Like that. Now I need filter inserters. 2 of them. Oh, 4 of them actually. 2 of them per thing. I was thinking 2 per machine. Where's your filter there? On top. Top. I got it. Damn it. Hey. There. Train for the streams only now. It's like the blueprint. I think I got it. There. Not working? Why is that not working? I mean, I realize that this has the wrong recipe. There. It should work otherwise. Shiny rocks will stay on the lower belt? I'm putting dull on the bottom, shiny on the top. Like that. Yeah, so it should go round. Set like that. I mean, yeah, there's also the whole it's not working because it's got no power angle. Epidep 2 AM? Very well then. Carry on. Now just repeat this. Infinitum. Really clever. Goes over 1. Yeah. Now we share power poles. As well. Never mind. Very well. Undo all the things. uh... Now, the brain power required to make this work is far, far too high. This game. There we go. Hopefully that'll start doing its thing eventually. I mean, I could probably give it a bit of a nudge. A nudge in the form of, I need belt. Transporting kind. I can use underground belt. There we go. Pick up the dull rocks? What do I need to filter and... Oh, do you mean extract them? What's jamming this up? By chance. Oh, it's actually crafting. It's probably just slowly inserting. It's probably lack of bots. No? Lack of everything? Probably lack of everything. So bring a roboport over here. we go. Yeah, so a few shinies are going to slowly move their way down. 6, 7. Look, there's another one already. Task queue might be a bit long. I suspect as much. I mean, I did basically throw everything at it. I was like, you know what, let's just upgrade the entire base. With complete disregard for what the consequences of upgrading the entire base would cause. Uh, more circuits. More circuits, more better run. I should really rotate this at some point. Trouble is, it kind of boxed itself in with the red circuits. Still running red, yellow speed, I mean. Is. Do I expand it up? Boop initiated, eh? Boopinated. Too many modules? Yeah. Wouldn't hurt. It's really more of a more smelting, more consumption thing. The circuits is really undersized for what it is. Overall, I can see a lot of stuff not really doing their work. So it's got its gears. Just going as fast as it can, really. Just lack of items going in fast enough. I think what I need to do is just start focusing on something, move attention elsewhere. Like this is going to do its own thing for quite a while now. I think it's going to be busy doing its own thing. The base is just going to be sorting itself out for a while. I think more. The goal should be more like working on setting up track and starting to explore the larger area, the wider area. Chem plant should do. Yeah. I was actually wondering the same thing. The chemical plant was flashing as if it wasn't getting done. Oh, it's not actually being called to make. That would not help. That wouldn't help. Would be a good idea to perhaps things in here. Pipe. Or if I normally make pipe. Yeah, I do. For a break. I mean, we only just had one 20 minutes ago. I think so soon from a break that it's. Yeah, we're still doing that. Still so soon from a break that we're still. Oh, that's why it's doing that. The pre-roll is still off. That'd do it. I forgot about this. Clear out the last little bit of solid fuel. There we go. Oh, I do have bots. Surprised they're not kicking in. Damn it. I'm going to assume that that's inevitably going to put a little bit of iron somewhere it shouldn't be. Red belt all the things. Why have 20? They were left over from crafting the Mark II battery. Soda ring bottles. It's like the old ring caps you used to get with cans. Things you're not supposed to use you're not supposed to get anymore. These chokers. Hello, Darth Lady. I'm trying to remember how long this thing is. It's like 40 or something. 40 machines long, I think is it goes to. I don't know. I'll just build until I can't anymore. Until the resources runs out again, the plate supply. And see what happens. Really underdoing it. I don't have the thing open, so I could just check. 11. 11 machines to fill half a red belt. That many. Straighten that out now. Noises! That big wolf, Chris. Hello. Welcome everybody. Coming on that raid with Big Wolf Chris. Hi. Hello. How you doing? What you up to? We're doing Crusader Kings 3 again. Ooh, nice. How's Crusader Kings going? Actually surprised the red belt here is going as far as it is. Right now I'm just arguing with... in KSP as well. Right now we're just getting through that sort of mid-game stage of the game. Sorry, itchy ear. Mid-game where, you know, things start really spinning up and grinding down. New start today, much better. Bringing paganism back to UK. Gotta reintroduce that paganism. Hey, we got research done. Research works a lot better when you don't try and make grenades with solid fuel. Yeah, whatever. It works. Yeah, so we're just working through that mid-game phase, moving into late game. Modules was the thing before the break. Well, I didn't so much try make grenades with solid fuel. It's more that solid fuel found their way to where coal was supposed to be. We ordered coal and got solid fuel, even though it makes no sense because being, again, military, it'd be the other way around. You would always get a downgrade. You'd be able to make grenades with solid fuel. Maybe napalm grenades or something. Makes sense. That would make sense. I don't know about straight frag grenades. I'm not even sure why coal goes into grenades in the first place. Shield mark 2. Yes. A reactor. The light shaders now look pretty good. That are there now look pretty good with the light bulbs. Almost time to take that up too. And autosave. Same with that. Finished. Yeah, it'll be the closest. Doesn't coal have sulfur, which is needed for black powder? Yeah, how much? You'd argue that why doesn't coal go into ammo then? Why is it just iron? Sip of coffee? The coffee cup here is decidedly empty. How's this looking? We're up to 12, 13. There, railway track. More railway track. Make a start on this. This is the thing, the starting trains was the thing I was particularly set on doing. Call for ammo? I think it does. Off by one tile? Yes. We're starting off exactly off by one tile. I mean, not even on grid either. Not even starting on grid. The way you want it, isn't it? Gonna be off to a glorious start. Time to move the entire base on grid, yep. Interpreted one of many ways. Oh, second battery in. Oh dear. Have a Mark II available? Not yet. Probably can't get batteries. I would imagine that's its problem. Boop, boop. Shoveling inserter, a chest. Let's leave that to do its thing. Yeah, having a Mark II port in my inventory would probably help with this part. Worried it wasn't going to do it. Second there. Turned up his order to ask about the house, which is still on the market. Told them about the water damage, and they noped out there faster than a rocket nopes into space. I don't know if that helps or hinders you at this by doing that. Slippers, them, them, eat, hurt, got. Looking to move anyway. Oh, okay. I mean, well, yeah, it's true. You do have to actually move anyway. Equally 20. For no real reason, then I can. Maybe not 200. There we go. Add a large plastic plant to your train system. Both kick it that way. That's an interesting one. I guessing it drained it at oil by oil. 2 bedrooms, no carpets, and need work on the wall and ceiling. Right off placement. Sydney's closed. Yeah, I heard. They Shattering magazine. Shattering's actually kind of pointless now. They and they were sort of doddering around. They were trying to avoid saying it, and then I think they finally caved in and said, "Yeah, we're not doing it." Tomorrow's the day. Start ticking these off. The lubricant also outputs oil as a byproduct, and nothing picked up the oil, so eventually kills lubricant. Ah, right. Okay, you gotta do the old sleep on the couch till you can find one. Right. Now that that's done, oh yeah, Power Mark 2 recipe. Get that going. You're out of power again. Distracto to the Maximus. Efficiency, laser, them, that, those, power. I want. I need to fix power. I needed the bigger substations. So I'll keep all the requests modest for now. And then we'll crank them up later when we actually have the stuff to do it. Looks like I need more bots. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff moving around now. It'd be good to get it onto the Mark IIs. Still all being used. It's not ideal, really. Oh, look at him go. Just eating all the circuits. Yep. I mean, power is a little low, but that's what happens. Wow, that's... Yeesh, 300 megawatts. Going on. Oh, you're out of water. Need to go to bed? Alright, have a good one. We'll only be going on for another hour or so as well. Just a heads up. Try that. Gave it a jump. It's trying to fill up with water. Did queue up the cargo. Oh, did I cancel it? I cancelled it. I do want the stank inserter bonus as well. That'll help with the ME. I mean, this is already far exceeding what the bots can normally do for capacity. Just what you want is to delete the production that you do have and replace it with nothing. At the very least, there's some substations on the way. Of course, they're going to build the ones furthest away. I have a feeling this road is actually too long for single feeding Mark 3s. Let's check. What do you need? You 240. 140. 1200. Yeah. It's like 12, I think. You can get, yeah, 17. I might be able to get maybe 14 out of it. Maybe. 2 pumps is 10. 10 boilers, but a third one might just be able to squeeze a little bit more out of it. Messy though. I love how even the connection here is long. Okay, 2 pumps. Well, there's no MK. Is there an MK2? Oh, yeah, there's an MK2 offshore pump. 400. I don't know if the increase in pressure going through the boost from the Mark II pumps will actually go through the boilers. It probably won't. I'll just handcraft them. If I can. Oh, I need pipe Mark II. That's just titanium anyway. Hey, Spenny. Yeah. Four. Hey, how you been, Spenny? Keeping well? I mean, you can throw pumps down, but it is. I found it to be problematic. Busy working? Oh, working over. No rest for Spenny. No rest for the wicked, something like that. Made it to 40 yet? No, you're halfway. So separate the boilers and the engines into separate blocks connecting the pumps. Yeah. Problem is the pumps themselves need to be powered. And once the power goes down, then the throughput goes down with it. I've pretty comprehensively tested this already. Way back in version 16. And possibly, pretty sure I did it back in version... Well, it may have been a different mod pack, I don't remember. For the things, doesn't matter. Yeah, they're not actually on enrichment, but it's like... Only one of them is ever going to do anything right now. A2 pump slow down. Yeah, it's so stupid. In theory, it'll work with 10 just fine. Did leave the room for bacon? Bacon. Where's this bacon? Where can we apply for bacon? As I say, I've pretty thoroughly tested it. No matter what you do, eventually, whenever there's pumps in there, it breaks. I don't know if it still does it. Right? But you'll actually... Oh, it's not fully loaded. But you'll actually see these will periodically just dip in production. For no apparent reason. And it usually triggers a brownout. The end. I think it might be fixed now. Because I haven't noticed it yet. Said negative root loop? Yes. Root loop. If I can get the buttons right. if I can manage to press the right buttons. We're asking a lot right now. Still a yellow belt somewhere. Backwards belt somewhere. That'd be that one belt that's not doing anything. Over the negative written years. He is around somewhat. He came back earlier this year, but then he sort of disappeared again. The call from the bank about excess car loan. It's in her name. They're hassling you, but the car's in her name and her address. Does raise questions. Used up now. Stuff. I like stuff. The substation. Represent the car. It's in her garage, not yours. Oh yeah, then that'd be trouble if they did touch yours. Those people are just so incompetent, though. Like, those companies are so dumb. It's kind of unbelievable that they continue to exist, in a way. You know what? I'm gonna deviate from normal procedure and do that. Just to help it along. Personal finance, a wiki page on how to get rid of them. The thing you don't know is whether or not they're turning around and saying, "Well, no, it's in it's in your name." Like they come, you say no, it's in her name, and then she turns around and says, "No, it's in this guy's name." You know, and then you go backwards and forwards through this he said, she said thing. Oh wait, I already did most of this. But I want to do the rest of it. There we go. It should now be full speed. It's one little tidbit ticked off. It's just annoying me having these half belts showing up. I don't think it really helps the uranium processing in the scheme of things, but I really wanted to do it anyway. Oh, that's right. I only ran half. Now it gets to run at 3/4. That would probably have something to do with it, wouldn't it? I should it also bring it? Oh, no, no. And gas will be low. Bit of processing. It might be a processing problem. More problems. Miners are active more often. Not really. I mean, it just means more faster, more stuff more faster. We're not worried about yes or anything. It's actually all of it can. The patch is running as fast as it can at this point. It's not low power, is it? No, good. Shouldn't be. These things are pretty strong. But it's like 3 megawatts or something each. Yeah, 3.6 megawatts each. So 3.6 by 4. That's why I'm not worried about doing pumps and all that crazy crap. Like 10 1.4s is a lot of power. Yeah, it just gets crazy, doesn't it? What I might also do is start up the Mark II. Find it mild now? It kind of is, isn't it? Do I have... Yeah, mechanical engineering. In them. Yeah, EQ everything. Actually low at the minute. It's probably anything dependent on red circuits, therefore purple. Wow, it really is, really is on the struggle bus there. Furnaces. Yeah, red circuits. Right. In that case, we're going to need to double up on oil processing, which means... Rockstar Utils? I don't think I've ever seen that one. Right, so... Literally double it. You know what I should do? 1, 2, 3. Throw beacons in there if I need to. Oh, these are still basic. I never changed these. Oh, did I not change the bottom one? Oops. Oop. Actually, I thought I did change them. Actually changed them. 25 beacons that can take productivity. Huge beacons that can cover several chunks. That's a little silly. I kinda hate mods that do that. Yeah, they've been like that all along. I thought I went through and changed them, but yeah, apparently I didn't. Didn't I make like 10? Distracted by pipes. I think it was in my mind to do it, and then I imagined I did it. Compound Miner. Compound Miner's a great mod. See... Like, there's the modules which are giving you beacons with... which can take the productivity modules and all that. And you basically just give yourself free materials. And then there's compound miners. It's silly, but it's silly for the sake of, like, it's not unironically stupid, I guess could perhaps say. Need pipe. Out of bot range, I believe, too. Yep, well and truly. Got to increase our coverage. Killer Jammer. He loves it, doesn't he? Posting efficient. It's actually the compound mining drills is also interesting in that it's one of the few cases where beacon efficiency modules has a non-insignificant impact. Yeah, you could surround them with like 200. The big one you could surround with like 200 something beacons, and all you needed was like 10 with efficiency modules in it, and the saving was ridiculous. It'd go from like gigawatts down to tens of megawatts. Because what is it? It's a 75%, 70%, 75%. Just don't remember. It's like a maximum of 75%, 70%. There was a limit, but because it's such a big, the base energy is such a big number, the saving is surprisingly high, surprisingly good. Yeah, there is a hard limit on how much it can do. 8%, something like that. Minimum is 20. Yeah, 80%. So it reduces down to 20%. I was close. I have to request pipe. Hey, it isn't so. These stupid modular chests. I'm not happy with this mod. The assumption is that the modular chest, you put two normal chests together and it just turns into a modular chest. It doesn't clog your crafting inventory with well, I suppose it isn't in the actual. It's kind of like proxy things, but still. Should really be in its own category. Hmm. These aren't. Cheering. Paradise Warehouse and standalone big chest. Asking the real questions. Are they pretty? Oh, that's... yeah. Very well. I was looking at it, I was like, why is there a thing? Yeah, it's because it shuffles over slightly. Wouldn't hurt to give these prod mods as well. Hey, look, plastic's backed up. Just like that. Is the house going? There's only one thing to it. Make it bigger. Just all of the long. All of the long. The long boy. Something like 120 it needs to max it out. Problem now is that it's going to start putting the pressure on these. Oh, actually, maybe not yet. MK2 oil. Oh yeah, the minimum on MK2 oil is stupid. How are we looking here? Generally doing stuff. Now, I keep forgetting to do this, and I probably just get it done. Starter base. Ashtray. Is one of each of these down. And these things are kind of ambitious in their production. Actually, I won't park it there, I'll bring it up here. These things are kind of ambitious, but yeah, they get the job done. It's just a bit disappointing that they have the module requests in them. Because it is really intended for endgame. But I can easily just use the filter to get rid of them. You're not pretty, but simple mod to use. Playing K2. That's model in it. Isn't that the standard warehouse model that comes with warehouses in K2? Or is it... Yeah, coming on that follow. If any more of these ever want to get built, I'm all about it. I see. Ah, red circuits. All about that, the old lick twist. I wonder how much more this can manage. It looks like I'm going to need to... No, it isn't. Oh. Turn that back on. I actually saw that earlier. I was like, I need to remember to turn that back on. I didn't turn it back on. Probably going to run short on copper next. It may or may not actually be travesty. Okay. There. Mark 2 waiting for me. There's a personal roboport. At these. Waiting for low density. Low density isn't being thrown in the air. Which is what you always want, isn't it? You want to throw low density in the air. Probably explains why a bunch of the other stuff isn't in here yet either. Pretty much everything else depends on low density. So in theory, there actually should be some reactors and Mark II power armor. There it is. I think the other thing is brick. Yeah, there it goes. It just immediately lit up. And you get stone brick in the network. I'm never going to go build this track, am I? What I'm missing. There we go. Oh, actually none in the network. Nope, never mind. There it is. There it is. Found it. Alright, let's set this thing up. 1, 3, 4, 5. Goggles. Boots. Panel in there. 2. There. You can go in there. It's already made a second. What do the boots do? They stop you from... They're the build immunity thing. They stop you from being annoyed to death by transport belts. Go. There's one more Mark II. There we go. Yeah, the boots stop that. Never wearing them. Belt, it's the belt immunity. The thing which we just had a belt with a cross through it for the longest time. It actually has an icon. That's what it is. Yeah, we're actually getting to build things finally. Wouldn't. Oh, that's right. I never stopped requesting it. I was requesting it originally. And then I realized I was missing all the various things. It's kind of concerning how quickly it made the second power armor, though. Friends on this map? No, it's a single player game. Oh wait, you mean biders? There's no biders. I swear I swear I know what you mean. I swear I definitely am not struggling because I had 5 hours of sleep last night. Yeah, there's no buyers on this one. No buyers, no pollution. Just got rid of them on this one. Yeah, because it was waiting for so long. Already queued it up. Yeah, I suppose the true enemy is still here. It's still with us. Hmm. Battle to ground, of course. How's that blueprint aligning to? That's it's aligning um to the rail grid. So it's not aligning to chunks. It's aligning to the power pole spacing that I use. Yeah, that was also introduced. Was that 1.0 or 1. Was a 1.0 feature, that one? Yeah, that was a 1.0 feature. They snuck that in. That was one of the FFF features that they announced. It would be in 1.0. That's how I remembered, because we did the FFF on it. Pretty sure there was water up here. I was sure there was water up here. Pretty sure this doesn't actually go anywhere. I meant to say. I was like, I know at some point there's water here, and I'm pretty sure this is going to reach a dead end. Poison caps? Or fire? Or both? Or yes? Where's Miss Power Pole alignment? I was a little reluctant at first, but then I fully embraced it. I probably shouldn't be building this diagonal. See where we go. End up. Yeah, it does dead end. Of course it does. Stone patch turned into dirt. Oil. Need to start thinking about where to put external builds. Go there. I need to see what goes that way. I need to extend it out in both directions now. See what else we turn up. So just fish, really just, if anything, fishing for hatches at this point. Land which can be used for the builds that make up the base. We're gonna need a lot of space for base. Now things get a little bit more boring. It's actually kind of interesting because the outposting, there's not much of a necessity for it at the minute because the starting area is so much richer than normal. It's, there isn't the huge drive to expand. Oh, good. The first one's almost done. There it is. Station will do it. At the very least, we get some, should have taken the train. Yeah, I actually had a buffer chest on hand for specifically that. There, you, for specifically that purpose. Can run off some wood now, for now. Okay, just gotta wait for the other mechanical engineer research. We're going one lab at a time. One whole lab at a time. I think the answer is more copper. It's not, definitely not more power, no, it's fine. It's more circuits time. Can I just build over that? That's true, I can do that now. Actually built. I'm gonna leave them unpowered though. Oh, so good to be running it with the 6 legs. Full speed. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm thinking about just getting rid of that one and building over it and connecting to that. Give me your miners. All your miners. Mining drills. Before you get any funny ideas. F? Oh, there was a few little hiccups there. Why is the frame rate on that look so dodgy? Yeah. That'll look fine. Yeah, F5 it. Yeah, the drop frames did go up a little bit. I didn't see it go red though. I might not have, I may have and I just didn't catch it. God damn it. The mouse cursor floated off the screen and then it just made the my window 20% zoomed out to 20%. You're back. Hi back. I'm a dad joke. Perfect. Yeah, I think those radars are going to do some work. I'm going to park that for a minute and replace this patch here. Replace this patch here with the patch down here. That's also getting depleterated. It's a good thing I've got a patch over here to supplement it and one over there. I might need to tap into that one too. Definitely take the mining drills off your hands though. Speaking of which, another mod I'm thinking about adding, I was on the fence with it, with what's it called? Auto deconstruct. Auto deconstruct for the mining drills. You know what I need to do is load up the other save and grab the outpost blueprint. The one that's got the grid and everything. Off. No good because there's a wrong built type. Five. That. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. We need one of these to join it all together. I don't normally do these, but when I do, I like to bring them out. I like to bring the big balancer out. I preferred 8-lane balancer. As simple as it gets. Fairly straightforward. It doesn't have a million squiggles in it. Like the standard set you get now. And it's probably the smallest footprint of one. Of whatever balancer you can get now. Right, power you up. Oh. Now we're out of belt. Sorry. Undergrounds to at least get it a little bit away. Under. 4 lanes out of it. Reckon I can get 4 lanes out of it. I reckons. I might be pushing it a little bit. 2 to 2. Yeah, the 2-2 balancer is pretty compact, isn't it? I have a feeling it can't. Oh, maybe it actually can. Alright. Let's reclaim more stuff. Circuits just don't make it down it. Yeah, more circuits time. The next big step is unfortunately just rotate these and connect them like I should have done in the first place. Limiters, that might be an issue since the central one's definitely longer. Shot spots on map view. There's a button for that now. That one there. Worker robots. There's one for signals as well. One there. I don't like it though, it gets a bit cluttered. But you can still see the ones that are flashing. Yeah, it used to be a debug thing to do the robots, but yeah, it's just a button there. Yeah, they just snuck it in 1.1. 1.1 or 1? I think it was 1.1, that one. It was a recent change, recent addition. I think it's still a debug option. Actually, no, it can't be, because it's an actual game option now. Yeah, 1.1. I think I'd remember all the things that come with each version, but no. I'm not quite right with that recipe toggle. The buttons do have some real weirdness with their states. In fact, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, that sudden pause when it's turning it off and on. There's something weird going on there. Or that stutter when it's changing. Some pyrandons? Don't know. I mean, it's doing it for me, but I don't know what the rationale behind it is. I guess it's trying to look up the icon programmatically, but I don't know why that would be difficult. Alright. Output. Output. That really matters. Output, putouts. And am I going to build over that? Yeah, that is true. Therefore, I probably should demolish it. I definitely wasn't like, hang on, why am I doing this? It's unnecessary. I'm going to demolish it. It seems redundant. Not going to be there for much longer. Belt. there. Actually a much simpler way to do this. Just have a single splitter, ram it across. That. Why I built that? Yeah, this works. Output. In theory, that should squeeze across all of them. You being all slow like. Self-sorted out. Alrighty. Let's expand our smelter. It's out of the way. And woof, making that host sound. Hi. Alright, so those are in. Probably concentrating way too hard at the minute. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I had coal in them, that's why. That's why I wouldn't control click in and say, why is it working? Yeah, control click. I might have to reshuffle these a little bit. That one can go up to red circuits. So, circuit, iron, copper, copper, iron, copper. And here. Oh. Guess we need more Roboport. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. So that should slowly find its way into there. Iron, copper. And there's 3 more after that. In theory, I needed an extra copper injector. So it might only be 2, and then there's more copper for activities. On top of that. Whether or not 2 is enough remains to be seen. LDS will need some. That's true, yeah. I might... Yeah. Alright. I think that covers everything in that case. if I leave the first copper for LDS, so it's copper, iron, iron, copper, copper, iron, iron. It leaves like one left over. Yeah, some. Only some. Not all of it. Just some. Sounds sus. Surviving. So yes, that's the other half. Then copper there, copper, copper, iron, iron, copper, over. Potentially for red circuits. So I have a dedicated green circuit supply, dedicated two for green, two that are outputting just green circuits. Or two modules of green circuits, one which should be able to feed up to red circuits. And then it can find its way to blue. Infinite resource sink. LDS. It will never change. It will always be a resource sink. Once upon a time it was steel. In modern times it became copper. Do that thing that I said I was going to do but never did, and put stone and brick in the network finally. There I do more furnaces this way. I think I have the ME doing furnaces. This copper has such a lower density. That's it. It's low density copper. Low density plate. And copper. One blue belt LDS is something like 14, copper, and a bit of... It's something like that, yeah. It's just a little bit. You need more insertion. Yeah. Self out, you more or less. Tons of power. Converts copper into metal foam. There was some explanation as to what it was, and I can't remember what it is now. It was like there's something like it changed it into an alloy. Expensive LDS 1.5 times as much plastic copper or copper. I think it was basically changed to bring it in line with iron drain. Shiny rocks? Good question. Hey, look at that. It's actually done its thing. Why isn't it outputting? Oh, wrong one. Short. Oh, it's what? Hang on a minute. I was like, oh, hang on, no, it's fully backed up. Lorraine Lama, coming on in. How you doing? Any more? So is this actually spun right round? Yeah, it has. How you doing, Lorraine Lama? Welcome, everybody. How you doing? Doing a little bit of the old Factorio. Hi. What are you up to? You were doing some Darkest Dungeon. Oh yeah, the recipes are all wrong. I don't really care because it's I might as well fix it now, otherwise I never will. The reason why I didn't care before was I didn't want a little bit of shiny distributed all the way down. It was with the Crusader. Emphasis was. uh, well, we got two of these things gurgling away. Have modules on me? No. I can pull in some more. Just barely two. Unlimited power. Tied on the last run. Yeah, this one's really. That one was unfortunate. Close to your laser. I've had many people say I should try Darkest Dungeons, but from what I've seen of it, it's one that doesn't quite grab me. I must admit, quite grab me. Just had busy dying, called it. Not sure, and just took a look. Just gave it a go. I mean, what more could you ask for? Just give it a go. Look at that productivity bar fly. Always change the decision. That's true. If you're so inclined, you can always just refund. Excellent. If it gets old, that does. I probably should plug this output back into like that instead of ringing it around. Now you get to stare at these for a while. Nah, that's enough of that. Power's happy. I mean, I could beacon it. What's our time at? Oh, wait, it's getting close to that time. I'll leave it be. I have to make tough decisions. Right, you have that. Right, I'll stop interfering now. Just leave it be. How are we looking over here with ores in general? It's thinning out. Thinning out the starting area. Just go back to it. You can always just go back to Factorio and chill. A little bit of salt never killed anyone. Just a little bit. So getting purple packs. Order. Just right now we're in that crunch. Trying to get. Oh, there goes the frames. I think it's telling me it's time to go. Hmm. Nope, still going. I think it might be dead. No, that's going. Hmm. No, there were drop frames. It was a Twitch problem. Like I wasn't sure if my internet died, but no. The Pretzel streams didn't die. So it's a Twitch ingest problem. Anyway, it's almost time to get out of here as well. Yeah, of course you had a freeze, because it was an ingest problem on my end. Happens periodically. But yeah, it's almost time for me to get out of here anyway. You'll have to pause play as well. To catch up to real time. Anyway, I am about ready to call it, I think. Right then and there, because it's lunchtime for me. Mm, what are we gonna do? Um, yeah, I saw what you said. To be honest, it doesn't matter. Like, unless you're speed running, you just leave it spin around on those belts and just check back on it in like half an hour's time and do something else. You don't lose too many uh the way it is, and you can also add a inserter going between the two. Yeah, I gotta leave it there for today. It's hunger time. Been going for like 6 hours almost.